Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 37 of Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. The last episode we kind of wrapped up, I think, the first part of the game. I think there might be at most 3 parts to this game. Uh, this game is not a really long one, and it can be played long, or if one were if we were to play it run and gun, it would be pretty quick. It'll be maybe about within a 20-hour game, and it'll be done. But since we were playing it more by stealth, like the last episode, that you show that we saw, or that was the last episode, was about 23 minutes. But the actual time I played it was about 3 times that long because I was doing it. Mostly try and go by stealth rather than run and gun. We have not fired an angry a rifle or just a sniper rifle. Oh no, just the tranquilizer. We've not fired most of our weapons, like the tactical shotgun, nothing. So we've been doing everything by stealth and mainly using our AUGs. Okay, here, this is a good way to might as well use up our AUG juice
What are the chances
and gain a little bit of experience. Ouch. Ouch. Apparently, let's say we're not. This is good practice, actually.
They have better software in Lyon. Satellite offices are always 2 versions behind.
So that's 2.
It's gonna take them a while.
We didn't do that one, right? Okay. Oh, we didn't get any experience with that one? No experience either. Ouch. It's supposed to give us experience. Anyway, how about... Oh, that's a television. How about that one?
Filters. See if I can clean it up.
No, that is not a legit target. That's a television. Okay.
It's gonna take them a while.
So our AUG juice is down to the fat section. Now, going back to because we've been playing this game primarily via stealth, so it has taken a lot longer. So, in theory, this will be about the way we play. It will take about 50, maybe possibly 50 hours to finish this. So most of the, I think,
Hey, Adam.
we have learned most of the game mechanics in this game so far, except for the crafting. We have not done any crafting. Let's talk to Arya.
Did something
Argento.
go down at the train station? Smiley said the police tried to kill him, then a few minutes later Miller stormed out of here. What happened?
They were just a bunch of corrupt cops. I doubt they cared about the crime scene. They only wanted to make a show of force. Following orders is my guess.
Did they give you any trouble?
They didn't notice me. I went in there, got the evidence Smiley wanted, and got out.
Just that easy, huh?
Could have been worse.
I guess. Miller didn't seem to be having a good day either. He stormed out of here after having a little chat with the new psychologist. Are they getting you to talk to her too?
Yeah, that's partly why I'm here. Have you spoken to her yet?
No. As if I don't have enough to worry about, now I have another person to convince that my stress levels shouldn't keep me off the field. I'm ready for active duty.
You'll get there, Arya. Keep at it.
Always. Stress levels won't stop me forever.
Good.
I think we've talked about her stress levels before when we first talked to her. So let's talk about Jim Miller.
Do you know where Miller went?
He didn't say. He just ran past, didn't even look at me.
State police want to talk to him?
I don't know. He's under a lot of stress right now. And I don't think all of it's coming from work. He never talks about his personal life, but he used to stop and talk to me on his way out of the office. Hasn't done that in a while. Hope he's okay.
Okay.
I gave you your new keycard for the shooting range, right?
Yeah.
Why haven't you used it yet?
You saying I need practice?
Yeah, who doesn't? Practice makes perfect, Adam.
Well, okay, that's one thing we also haven't done is actually go to the shooting range. That's another one. Although that's not a mission, it's called one of point of interest. Now, what do we need? What do we need to do next? Let's meet with let's meet with Vega in the limb clinic. She was the one who gave us that bug that we planted in TF-29. So, oh, I just noticed. Look at our juice bar. I didn't see when it jumped back. So maybe when we move from mission to mission, it will jump back to full health because I think we were down to the fat section.
Nice coat.
This is interesting. That's something we can try out. Or yeah, we can test out. But I'll test it out in. Anyway, I'm just keeping an eye on it. Apparently, if that's a glitch, that's something we can actually work on. So that if we are, let's say we get low on our augment juice. Anybody close by? No, because hacking this.
Nothing on last round.
4, 4, 6, 4. Oh, there are a couple of cops. This is actually breaking an entry.
Wish we could just shoot any AUG we see.
All right, moving back out.
They're happy to shoot any AUGs. Let's not give them a reason. Let's get out of here.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice AUGs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
They got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident, I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its AUG problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-AUG.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Vesellife, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because ARC don't operate in North America.
They're setting up ARC, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. Think he's about to send me to Gollum City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where ARC's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about Versalife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet, the only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? First Life doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the Collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation, find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Jensen, has Ozen cleared you for duty?
Haven't spoken to her yet.
The sooner you get it done, the sooner we can close this case. Call me when you're ready to go.
Whoa, I love his jacket. That's really good jacket. Now time to search for loot. Grab. No, nothing here. Modern Business Review. Oh, we can read that in the... Ooh, not bad. Oh, it requires 5,500 now to get to the next praxis points. It used to be only, 5,000 points. Now they upped the difficulty a little bit. What? Oh, that's old newspaper. Ooh, scrap iron. Ooh, credit chip. Okay, so scrap iron is something we have been getting. Scrap parts, but we have not done any crafting yet. So that's one area. Primarily, we can do more like biocells, right, for crafting. Yeah, what's the crafting part? Here's the crafting part. We can do multi-tool, Typhoon ammo, but we're not using this. Tesla, we don't even have that augment yet. We don't have this augment either. Biocell, we can do that. And mine template is a user-deployed battlefield configurable multifunction landmine for use in anti-personnel. Oh, it can be combined with grenades to create a situation-specific static explosive. Ah, okay. So, okay.
You say something?
And the other thing that we can do with it is also to, what do you call this? Improve the effectivity of, or improve the damage of our guns. And since we're not doing any run and gun, so, and basically depending on our augments,
What's wrong with him?
we have not done any crafting. And the other thing that we have been doing, or we have not been doing, is fully investing our augment or our praxis points, our praxis kits. Simply because so far we have only been dealing with regular humans. We have not really dealt with augments yet. And a fully augmented opponent would be pretty hard to take down. So right now we have not done any, or rather we have been very conservative in trying to pick which augments we want to do, so that once we meet up with a real tough opponent, an augmented opponent, and that will tell us what kind of augments we need to invest in. Maybe by then we can invest it in. Then would be a good time to invest it in, because it would be not a good idea to go up against an opponent and find out, wow, we need such and such an augment and we don't have the praxis points for it. So I haven't played this game before, so this is my first playthrough. So I'm I'm trying to take the conservative route and not do anything crazy on the limited resources, especially praxis points. Okay, let's talk to this lady.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask, are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
David Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the incident happened?
I don't remember. They tell me they pulled me out of the ocean, but a year of my life is still a blur.
Your memories may come back eventually. And if they do, my door is always open, should you need to discuss anything.
I won't, but thanks.
You are very lucky to be alive. Although I'm not so sure the world you've returned to makes you feel that way. You've become the enemy, which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? This isn't about Augs versus Naturals, Delara. This is about terrorism. And in my book, there's no excuse for the taking of innocent lives, no matter the reason.
So if Talus Wrecker ordered his people to do this, then...
It's my job to bring him in, not to judge whether he's guilty or innocent.
Well, look, I think it's safe to say that you have all your faculties about you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around. Miller, we still going to Golem City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
So,
It's gonna take them a while to...
we got one praxis point. Huh. Looks like we will be needing it the way they are throwing praxis points at us. So before we go to tackle on the next mission, it might be a good idea to go back to our apartment and drop off the guns that we picked up. Reason being that the combat rifle that we got has a full ammo clip, and so is a tactical shotgun. And at this point in time, we haven't met up with any vendors yet, aside from the first one, right? Except from Tart, the first vendor in our apartment building. We haven't met any other vendors that are selling Praxis kits. So I think it might be a good idea to just drop off
My goodness.
our guns in our apartment, in case that one day we might need the cash for it. Because right now, we have 14,763 in credits. So there's no need, if there's no other vendor selling practice kits, there's no need to to sell all of these arms as we get them. There's no point, rather. Except maybe we can use the money to buy some not practice kits, but crafting parts. But then again, we're not doing any crafting. So anyway, I will
Ogs, prostitutes. City is
maybe
falling apart.
maybe it's better. I think it's time to cut the episode right here. I will do the run to our apartment off screen or off video, and not have to. I didn't want you guys to waste your time watching me doing all of these inventory maintenance. Okay, thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you will join me in my next episode. Bye.